Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Butterfly Goddess Tarot, and I am here to do a love reading for my Scorpios for the month of May. I do have to say that the message cannot and will not resonate with everyone. I also want to say in advance, thank you all for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share if you're led to do so. So I just want to give a few words before I actually start the reading. So for me, energies are interchangeable, and even if the cards show up and it's a male on the card, it just represents like masculine energy. And the same thing for when a card shows up that has a woman in it, that just represents feminine energy. Doesn't have to mean it is an actual woman or an actual male. It just represents the energies. And the other thing is that, even though the message may not resonate with you right now, it could be future tense and it could also be past tense. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what cards you guys have. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Hangman. You have the Chariot. You have the Three of Cups, some kind of celebration. And you also have the Four of Swords. So kind of straighten this out here so it looks presentable. So anyway, I feel like if you are in a relationship right now, it's probably, there may be some things going on that have you feeling like the bad is outweighing the good, because you're, in this image, it's a Five of Cups. Cups represent emotion, so your emotions may be all over the place. But with you looking at the Three Spilled Cups, it makes me feel like you're looking at the glass like half empty, when really, you're looking at it like more than half empty, because three is bigger than two, but at the same time, you still have those two cups standing. So for some of you all, there is some hope. I kind of feel like if you're not with this person, with the person that you thought about when you initially came to this reading, I think you're in a place where you're kind of like weighing the scales, where you're trying to figure out, like, does the good outweigh the bad? Like, is it worth it? Because I kind of feel like there's somebody in the midst here who wants to be with you. I feel like there's somebody in the midst who is maybe trying to work their way back into being in a good place with you, maybe slowly but surely. You also, have the the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, again, that kind of talks about weighing the scales. It talks about bringing some balance to a relationship where maybe there was no balance before. So, and then there's the Hangman. So again, I think that this person may have presented an offer to you, and I think that you have not necessarily jumped on the offer, but you haven't necessarily completely and totally declined it and shut it down. So I think it's kind of got you in this headspace where you just are really in deep contemplation. The Chariot card is here. So I do feel like you want to move on. I just feel like you don't exactly know which direction you want to go in, whether it is with this person or without this person. There's a Three of Cups here, so there is a celebration. It does seem like it could work with this person. I mean, obviously only you know like the true history of the things that have on in the past, whether there's been some betrayal or whether there's been some third party energy here. You know, I don't really see, you know, because a lot of times when you see like two, like a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords, it's kind of like two combative energies. Or, you know, you see the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, you know, in the same reading, it kind of represents there being multiple partners, but we didn't have that. So, whatever is going on, you know, you're ending with the Four of Swords. So again, it's like you're still in deep contemplation about, you're in your mind a lot about this relationship. It's like one minute you're like, okay, maybe this can work, you know, maybe we've got something here. And then the next minute you're like, I don't like, you know, when they do this, or we don't get along, you know, or we don't agree or see eye to eye on this subject matter. And it's just kind of got you in a place where you're torn. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards just to see if we have anything else in the current energy, and also anything else for the outcome. The outcome is what I'm mostly interested in, because like I said, you know, I do see, like, with there being cups here, there are a lot of emotions. And honestly, what I just got from, you know, looking over everything, you know, these Three of Cups here that you feel like you lost, I feel like you're getting them back here, you know, if you're able to work through some of the issues with this person, if you're able to kind of get yourself out of this hangman mode, you might be in a place of happiness if you just can kind of, like I said, let go of things that are not worth holding on to, and, you know, work on the things that are actually like deal breakers for you, deal breakers for them. If you can actually like sit down with your person and communicate and talk, you know, you guys may be at a point where you can regain those Three Cups that you feel like were lost here. And like I said, that, you know, there is something here that wants to equal out the scale with this Six of Pentacles that talks about having balance. And you see the two people there eye to eye. It's like they are coming to each other with equal offerings. They're coming to each other very humbly, actually, and just kind of being in a place where they're willing to share, willing to be open, willing to bring everything to the table that you're asking for. And it seems like you could possibly, once you get out of this headspace of feeling lack, you may be able to offer them, you know, the things that they want in a relationship. So let's see. We have the Eight of Wands, so that's makes me feel like there's going to be a message coming in pretty fast, because Eight of Wands is like something moving forward, you know. So I feel like you do want to work it out with this person. I feel like, you know, there is a part of you that sees the greater good in them. And I feel, like I said, I feel like if you guys are not together right now, they're going to be coming in pretty swiftly with a message of offering love, a message of replacing those Three Cups that were spilled before. And let's clarify this Four of Swords. You know, you got the Hermit card. So I don't know if you're going to necessarily, like I said, be so willing to let go of the things, like I said, that aren't worth holding on to, you know. And if you do so, I think you're going to really take your time, which nothing is wrong with that. And if the person, you know, really wants this relationship to work, they'll give you the time that you need. but I just don't see you making any moves quickly, even though, like I said, they may be coming in with a message for you pretty quickly. And this could also be vice versa. You know, as I'm explaining it, this could be their energy and you're on the other end trying to send them a message, and maybe they're kind of slow in receiving the message or accepting whatever you may be offering at this time. But like I said, I do feel like there is hope here, because your 3 cups are restored, and there is emotion here, and I do feel like there is love here, because cups represent emotions. Emotions kind of represent love, and something is going to change. Something is going to happen, whether it happens with this person or not. I feel like it may. I just feel like you may take your time in doing so. So this was the love reading for my Scorpios at this time. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.